Well, good afternoon, folks. Very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome along here to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms at 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, my name is Mark Morrison, your auctioneer in charge of proceedings here this afternoon. This afternoon, we're here to do a couple of things. Firstly, to inform you that the property at 12 Beechworth Avenue in Summerfield has received a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to our owners. The second thing we're here to do today is to find out whether or not we will hold an auction. Now, we'll hold an auction today should I see bidding over and above that acceptable pre-auction offer level, which I will announce to you in a few minutes' time. If I don't see any bidding today once I've announced that number, then we will simply knock the property down to the initiator and the property will be sold at that very precise level. Now, I would like to firstly acknowledge and thank our owners because we thank them for their ease of access and their presentation. We thank them for their choice of agency because we appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace. I will just take a quick moment to introduce you to some friendly faces who are here in the room. I've got Naomi alongside me, one of our managers here at Papanui. She'll just be scribing and recording any bids so she makes sure I'm counting as accurately as I can. Kat drives all the technology that you see up on the screen, and a number of our other managers. I see Chris Kennedy here, Mitchell McDonald from our Spitfire office out at the airport also here. So if you need any assistance, please just give one of them a shout and they'll be over before you know it. I know the team at Harcourts Gold have made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you. That's the LIM, the title and the contract from which we work from, certainly approved by the Real Estate Institute and the Auckland District Law Society. There are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to when it comes to bidding and buying at auction. And because this is a brought forward auction, things are done ever so slightly differently to perhaps a traditional auction that you may have seen. Most noteworthy because we are with an acceptable pre-auction offer level. When I announce it, that is our reserve. So we're on the market and we are selling right from that very, very first bid. Because of that, I won't be placing any vendor bids, normally my sole right and responsibility as the auctioneer, so no vendor bids will come into play. You know, any bids that we see today will be coming from your competition. I can give some suggestions around the bids and the increments by which they may increase, but by and large, I'm going to be really happy and comfortable working with any genuine bids that I see come from the floor. The part that you're all more than likely here for is to see that hammer fall to the rostrum and to fall in your direction. If it does, congratulations, it means you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence any celebrations today, we will ask that you complete some documentation and that you arrange to make a payment of a neat and precise 10% of that purchase price. So folks, very shortly I'll make an announcement around that pre-auction offer level. I will give you a little bit of time just to digest it, given the fact it will be the first time that you have in fact heard it, and then from there I will welcome in any bidding north of that figure. Mr. Cameron Bailey, you've been our lead agent here representing this one, a quick, efficient campaign with this one, so all the very best to you and to our decision makers that you've been representing in recent times. I take you through the contract for the very last time. The legal fraternity look at it a little more formally than you or I. They describe it as being an estate and freehold, so it's 670 square metres of the best land you can buy here in New Zealand. Lot 13 deposited plan is 17897, all outlined in that certificate of title Cam and the team have been making reasonably, or very, very much available to you, I should say. The settlement date set down for Friday, the 9th of December of this year, so you're in before Christmas, or perhaps any other date that's been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines the impressive list of chattels that you receive. Your further terms of sale, just towards the rear of the agreement, you would have read and understood those, clauses 23 through to 26. And I note that you are bidding and buying on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Let's just take one last look here at number 12. Really no surprises to see that this one has run a short campaign, that we have seen a brought forward auction, and no surprises to see good numbers and good interest here in the room because you gain permanent material, single level living with this one on that freehold parcel. So to me, it makes sense in terms of the equation from a real estate perspective. This is a goodie. It's going to work for you now. It's going to work for you into the future. To me, the highlight has to be that beautiful and seamless connection from inside to outside. It's just a wonderful, wonderful outlook that you gain out onto that terrace. Those French doors just make that connection so beautifully easy, no doubt about it. That's the mature gardens, but if you need to just come back inside in those cooler months that we experience in the middle of next year, well, you've got that pellet fire to keep you nice and warm and cozy here. So places and spaces to enjoy this one a year round. Location, I need not talk too much about that in terms of Summerfield because it is just so good here. It's always so sought after in terms of the recreation, but also just the day-to-day. It's all really, really easy here with the shopping and the convenience, all within easy reach. Folks, I know you're not here to listen to me talking about this one. You're here because you love this home, but I do need to announce one last thing, and that is the acceptable pre-auction offer level. The number here today, folks, we are on the market and selling at $835,000. $835,000. 500 on top, at $500 only, at $835,500. Beg your pardon?
3,000.
Okay, I'm just going to work with you first. What was your bid?
1,000.
At 1,000 at 836 5 and 3,000 at 839 500.
840.
At 840, make it easy on the auction. Squares it off at 850. That's the way to do it. At 850.
7,000.
At 857, Liz, nicely prepared. At 857.
10,000.
867 now, and I sell at 867.
870.
870 squares me off, putting 13 forward at 870,000. First call. This is fun, folks. 873, welcome back. 3 in it at this stage. Take confidence in that. At 875, at 875, just a mere 2 on, but it's a good 2. At 7/8 of a million.
876.
876, down to the ones. Can't work it out. Can't work out your strategies nor your increments, but work with me here. All I know is I'm selling here.
880.
880, very good. Another 4 forward.
881.
881, absolutely. Do you just go straight to 900? Might be the play at this stage.
One more. 82.
Okay, we play the game of ones at 882. You started them. She's just matching your moves. 883. A good game of tennis.
85.
85. Accelerating, doubling me up at 2 at 885. Perhaps I suggest 900 to you as well.
86.
86. At 886. Back to the ones. Absolutely. Selling away here in Summerfield makes sense. See the good interest if you ever choose to sell, but why would you? It wouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't imagine. At 886.
890.
890. Okay, straight through the 3 snowmen at 890. At 890, don't shake your head now. We're just getting to know each other, as Chris Kennedy would say. First chance, I'm selling away at 890. What's it worth to you now, but what's it worth to you in the future, more importantly? Freehold land in Summerfield. Doesn't get too much better. No? First chance. I'll give you 2 more chances to change your mind. Won't accept a late bid either, folks. So if you're leaving your run late, don't leave it too late. Twice gold quickly. At 890, would you throw $500 at it, perhaps? Liz, how are your clients going at this stage? Just checking? Chatting. Okay, well, don't chat for too long because I'm on my second and third and final call. I sell away here at 890, Liz. Happy to lose. Okay, that's okay. Happy to stay in the open home trail. All done here at $890,000. We're going this way at 890. Going. Sold this way. Congratulations. Well done, you just bought a house to our underbidders. Really appreciate your genuine efforts and the good battle that you put up today. I'm sure that your respective agents will help you into that home ownership journey very, very soon. Thank you, Cam, and folks, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.